Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Saki and Frenzy here, and today I am going to show you guys how I water propagate my moss rose. And yes, today's video is not about Sakian, so yeah, it's about moss rose this time. So don't forget to hit the like and subscribe and click the notification bell down below. So let's get started in this amazing video. Alrighty, so the things that we're gonna need for water propagating these lovely moss rose here is obviously first you need to have water, just any sorts of water, but I use rainwater, that's the best choice. And I have my fertilizer. This is for flowering. I'm not sure the name of it, I forgot, but yeah, this is a very good fertilizer and I use it all the time in my garden for those flowering plants. And obviously you need something to hold the waters, so I have a bottle, a empty glass bottle, and a jar. And of course the main thing for your entire propagation things that you're gonna do is obviously your lovely plants. Now I have these plants outside my garden and they have been overgrowing and it looks messy, so I decided to give it a good trim. And I usually like chop them, propagate them, and plant them back into the garden so the garden looks more lush and beautiful. So yeah, let's get on to this video. Okay, so what you need now is obviously your water and your 2 jars. That's the main thing. You want to fill it up all the way. So I'm gonna fill up my water about this much. Okay, there we go. Let me just adjust it for you guys. Now this is how much water I'm putting. It's all the way up to here because you still want to put your fertilizer in, so I'm not gonna fill it entirely. So here's another bottle. I'm gonna fill it all in. Now depending on how high your bottle is, just fill it up to that point. It's alright. So I'm gonna fill up my bottle back. Okie dokie, so I'm back. And then, so we're gonna continue to fill it until about there is enough. Just a little gap for your fertilizer. So what you're gonna do now is you're going to put your fertilizer of your choice. So mine is a blooming one, which is super good and helpful for petunias, moss rose, all kinds of flowering plants that you have in your garden. So I'm just gonna put it about like so. Just about this is enough. Do not overdo it because you do not want it to be too thick to the point where the plants absorb too much and die. So I'm just going to put it about this much, which is enough, like so. So I'm going to close these back. So I always highly recommend to put fertilizer in your water propagations because it's actually good for the plants, especially when the moss rose has roots on it. They can absorb it faster and easier. So I'm gonna put this smaller bottle aside. I mean the glass bottle aside. And I'm gonna choose these beautiful moss rose and pop them in here. So I'm gonna make a little time lapse for you guys. And yeah, let's get into it. So yeah, this is the finished product. It may look a little bit messy because it is just cuttings, right? So you gotta put them out in the sun, you know, full sun with the water still intact. So whenever the water reaches about this much, refill them immediately so they won't evaporate that quickly, and will have more water supply touching the stems of the plants. So yeah, isn't it beautiful? But even though it's still not stable yet, it's so gorgeous. Look at the pink leaves from the stress in the sun. Gorgeous. So yeah, this one here is fantastic looking. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video of propagating moss rose with water propagation technique. So yeah, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe and click the notification bell down below. So yeah, see you guys next time. Bye.